In Kenya, allegations of state-sponsored abductions have sparked widespread debate. A government minister recently accused the intelligence service of kidnapping his son, claiming the president himself intervened to secure his release. But this story isn't just about Kenya. It's about a broader question. Why do governments resort to such tactics? Is it fear of losing control? An attempt to silence dissent? Or something deeper? And most importantly, what can be done to end this? Let's explore. Let's begin with Kenya. Last year, the country faced weeks of intense protest, the so-called Gen Z protest, against proposed tax hikes and corruption. During these unrests, over 60 people lost their lives and reports of abductions emerged. Recently, Minister Justin Muturi claimed that his son Leslie was abducted during the protests, allegedly by Kenya's National Intelligence Service. Muturi stated that President William Ruto intervened directly to secure Leslie's release. The government has not confirmed these claims, and the incident remains controversial. But it raises bigger questions about the role of the state in such actions. Why do governments use state-sponsored abductions anyway? State-sponsored abductions are not unique in Kenya. They've been used worldwide, often in moments of political unrest or opposition. But why? It's fear of public mobilization. Mass protests challenge government legitimacy. Abductions are sometimes used to disrupt movements by targeting key leaders and creating fear among citizens. It's also about maintaining control. When leaders feel their authority is slipping, such actions are seen as ways to tighten their grip. It's not about solving problems. It's about silencing voices that point them out. It's also a legacy of power. Some governments inherit security strategies rooted in secrecy and force. Over time, these methods become normalized, even if they erode trust between the government and its people. However, there is something fundamentally wrong when governments resort to this strategy of abducting citizens rather than following the normal channels of judiciary and legal processes. What does that mean for Kenya under President William Ruto? For Kenya, these allegations arrive at a critical time. The country is grappling with economic challenges, growing youth unrest, and questions about governance. President Ruto has acknowledged excessive actions by security forces but denies prior knowledge of specific incidents. If these allegations are true, they raise concerns about the role of intelligence agencies and the limit of executive power in Kenya today. For Ruto, this is more than just a political issue. It's a test of leadership. Will his government prioritize transparency and accountability, or will these claims deepen mistrust? What's the way forward? Ending state-sponsored abductions requires bold action, such as transparent investigations, strengthening oversight, and leadership commitment. State-sponsored abductions may seem like a tool of power, but they ultimately weaken the very foundations of democracy. Kenya and other countries facing similar challenges have the opportunity to rise above this. This is a call for accountability, dialogue, and return to normalcy. Let's strive for a future where fear is replaced with trust and oppression with freedom. How can African nations, several of which apply this repressive method, can overcome this cycle of fear and control? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories, insights, and discussions about Africa.